Alright, we are going to be spectating the Emperor's Hammer versus the Shootogawa. They're a Japanese squadron. Emperor's Hammer, I think they're part of Niue, perhaps? But it's going to be Fostar Haven, so the map has been determined. Fostar Haven is a good map for early AI farm. We'll go ahead and run in. One of the things I like about Fostar Haven is you can dump fire two of the three groups, and it's a pretty easy dump fire too, or skill shot. But we'll just sit here and see what we can get. I'm going to be turning off the... see if I can turn off the cameras here. Page down. I know what I'm doing, for real. Okay. Wrong one there. Okay, so we have Silwar moving in on their bomber, applying some pressure to keep him from getting those targets. He's getting a multi-lock off, but not enough to flip the phase. Let's see what the other Japanese are doing. More farming on their end, but it's just Coralel. Wreckage is chasing Zoltar. Not doing a good job farming there. I'm not sure if that's gonna cost him the phase. Especially since he's giving up on it. So that's probably gonna be a costly mistake. If he can't secure a kill, then you should at least be farming. If you're not doing either of those, then it's not looking well. But here they are. The morale bar is half theirs. He just has to chase down someone here. Anyone. Maybe he'll have better luck on an interceptor. They're just a bit squishier if you can get a lock on it. Meanwhile, Emperor's Hammer getting wiped. It's up to Wreckage. He's finally switching to farm, but he's taking some shots from behind. He needs to bounce those shields as soon as he can. And he's gone. It's what happens when you don't bounce your 6. The bomber wasn't doing much better. He got taken out, leaving the fighter and the interceptor on their own. Not much they can do to flip the phase if the rest of the team's wiped. Oh, we have a correction here. They're actually Italian. So you could tell what wonderful flavors of culture we have here. Wow. Well, that's good. I'm real happy to see the Italians out since the cup. It looks like the Italians are now on offense. Let's see how the defense is going. It looks like Wreckage is going to be the real MVP of this. Is he going to stick with the farm? It looks... oh, well, he's not on the farm. He's on a bomber. Interesting choice. What are these guys? They are calling it. So it looks like they're coordinating on the bomber, but someone is on Silwar. It looks like... looks like Robo Coppola. Oh, Coppola! I remember you guys from the Italian Cup. And they got Zilwar. That is excellent offensive player killing and coordination on their end. Zoltar moving in here with what looks to be an ion torpedo. And ion missiles. He has come stacked to deal with these shields. Those shields are not getting past him, that's for certain. Moving on to Silwar, he has been filling the main role as a slayer, but I'm not sure if he's slaying enough to flip the phase. It's been a while, and they're only just now getting the shields down. Looks like he's gonna go for Zoltar. Zoltar isn't half health. Is he gonna... he's getting out, so... it'll be a good time to flip targets. What is Wreckage? Wreckage is taking pressure in the middle of his farm. Who is pressuring him? Ooh, Coppola getting pressured back. Having a look at the scoreboard and the tactical map. They already have the shields down. Excellent. The defense is not looking too hot. Holy cow. They're not getting the morale they need. I think that in some of the follow-up discussions that we had about the Cadet Cup and the 3-player meta, it was very clear that 2 or 3 bombers is appropriate for defense, even as high as 3, but 2 for sure. You just can't do enough. Like, there's enough AI on this map for 5 players. It's not a small map, it's not scaled down in scope in any way or a number of AI spawns. We've got to get the extra bombers out here to get those AI. It's a gold mine of morale and resources, and they're just not tapping into it. Which lets Zoltar and Suerlo? Let's Shootogawa those frigates a whole bunch. Let's take a look at the player stats. Wreckage coming in with 22 AI kills, and he's starting to do a little damage on the frigate, it looks like. The bomber is doing 28k. He's already at 28k, and it's still the frigate phase. It's easy to see who they should be focusing. Not to mention, look at this guy. 0, 0, and 0. That's quality objective work, y'all. Little boost skipping. And it looks like Cuerlo is going in for the finish. He's at half health. He's taken major hits. Looks like they started to wise up. They're on him. 4 HP. They've got to secure that kill. They secure the kill. But Coppola is going to finish that off, putting them into flagship assault. It looks like Emperor's Hammer might get one-phased. That's... I don't know, man. This has got to be considered. The morale flip is priority. There's so few players that you're not guaranteed to flip phase with just player kills. You've got to have another whole source going for your morale bar. JJP working on someone here. On Coppola. Coppola moving in, providing great fighter screen. Suerlo is the triple threat, rotaries, multi-locks, and Goliath for that quick burst damage on the shield gen. But the question is he even gonna make it to the shield gen to plant his face on there in Mosquito? He's definitely doing some strong boost skipping. And he's in. He just needs another second. There it goes. Shield gens are disabled. It's becoming increasingly more likely that Emperor's Hammer will get one-phased, but either way, they're feeling the hurts. Emperor's Hammer just needs another few AI to flip. Let's go see what Wreckage is doing. You're really their only hope now, Wreckage. Wreckage is getting pressured. They know that he's what they need to flip. You've got to... you gotta balance your shields, Wreckage. But I respect the effort. They get the phase flip. The phase flip. That's the new term for it. They flip the phase, putting it back onto Suerlo to once again carry his teammates. He's not being distracted by player kills right now. He's just going for AI. But the interesting thing is that the other people aren't switching. They're going... oh. There they go for the player kills. Still trying to shoot through the shields, ignoring the ordnance that he just fired off. Which was, I guess, a conch and an ion missile. He's finishing the kill off, chasing hard. Oh, he just needs a few more hits. Don't... oh, and he lets him go with 3 HP. You so lucky, Silwar. Wreckage is doing some wreckage, but once again, not bouncing those shields. Taking some hits from the front. Not seeing it, continuing to take hits from the front with surviving shields in his back, which he could use to mitigate some of that damage. Swearville is the man with the plan. He knows where to be and where to shoot that rotary. He's got it figured out. When you have this few players, having an alert and conscientious player like Swearlo can make all the difference. They get the flip, no thanks to all that AI farm. It's such a short amount of time. That was such a short phase. He went from 12 to 24, so he got 12 kills in that short period of time. Contrast that with that really long phase we had. You can't convince me otherwise. I think this game, with a 3-player meta, all that matters is AI farm. Like, I would even just farm AI on offense, like, for YOLOs. I mean, why not, right? There's more morale from AI than there are for players. Wreckage moving in, going for those player kills. Oh, that's not Wreckage, that's Coppola. Hercadur. Let's see what these Wreckage is up to. He is on farm. Excellent job. What is Silwar doing? Silwar is going for Swearlo, who's coming out at a defender. That's really classy. Going for full hole build now that they mosquitoed the shield gens down. We see that meta all the time. Oh, and Silwar taking offensive pressure again. Again. Just getting shot around your flagship. That feels bad. Which is interesting. You'd think, with no shields, they'd have everyone on objective, but, you know, it's a fun... It's Cadet Cup. They don't really need anyone besides Swearlo. Finishing off that last weak point. They just need one more weak point and they'll get it. But I don't see it. They're gonna off-phase it. Easy. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. Wreckage and JJP just kind of holding back. I think they're waiting for Silwar to go and get some fighter cover for them. Swearlo is spawning. The question is, are they gonna try an off-phase, or are they just gonna leave it as is? Because there's something bugged about this. That shouldn't look the way it does. There's a... Oh, it's because we're on assault. We can't see how much is left. But this would be a great opportunity to out-of-phase. They're just going to put up a stellar defense. They don't need to take the risk of out-of-phasing. Just go straight forward. Zoltar going for that objective damage. Taking the Raider out quickly. Meanwhile, Emperor's Hammer is just getting destroyed on the player killing front. Silwar trying to do objective damage, or objective slaying. That's not always a tall order. But he gets it! Following up that kill on Coppola with some objective damage, but bites the dust for it. We're gonna have another look at Swearlo. Still going for AI. Pretty standard stuff there. Is JJP gonna move in when it's just him? He's already in. And it's defense. They have a sliver of health. Not much to defend there. I think this is where you can start saying GG normally. You're just in here to see if you can get a couple more kills to boost your final score, really. JJP on Swearlo. There it is. Professional and well played. We're gonna redo the match. That was a fun game.
My guys are still at it. They're just now getting to the ISD.
There was a beastly bomber here, just the whole match.
Nice.
All good to go?
Yeah,
Yes.
ready.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, starting round 2 over here. I forgot to get a score cap. Shame on me. Shucks. I hope someone else did. Oh my god, I'm the worst. None of them did.
No one got a screen cap?
I'm gonna have to go back in my
Were you-
stream real quick.
Yeah. Well, at least you were streaming.
One job.
Someone else gonna have to take it for me because I'm gonna be in VR. That looks like a mess when you try to take a picture of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think any of them got a picture. Rip. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go and look at the actual game now. Sorry about that. I had to get my screenshot. I'm just gonna leave you guys on Swearlow for a second while I get the screen cap put in.
Don't blow up back there. We got a raider. Imperial cruisers are our next target. Let's take them down.
Okay, now I'm back. Now that I've done my one job to do as an organizer, I have returned. Looking like Swearlow is here doing hard work. Okay. Swearlow, out of ordnance. Almost out of countermeasures. Shield's gone. Trying to make it back to the frigates. being chased down hard by Silwar. Man, does Silwar have a grudge from last game, I bet. Is he gonna... He gets the kill! That must feel amazing.
Wow.
JJP moving on over. Trying to tap Zoltar. It's tall order. These guys are slippery. It's really gonna come back down to Wreckage if he's getting his AI farm. It looks like he sort of is. Let's see what the actual numbers are. He's doing his job. Meanwhile, he's under pressure. Look at those kills. Every single death has been to Coppola. So why don't we go see what a player like Coppola flies like? There goes the farmer. Coppola extending the phase that much longer with a strategic kill on the bomber.
Imperial cruiser destroyed.
Just a little sliver of health left on Charlie. Taking the joust with Selwar, and they destroy each other. Which is good for Silwar. Anytime you trade, you want to be defending. It's 90 versus 45. Silwar bringing in 90 morale for his team. Coppola giving up 45. Looks like Swirlow's in by himself, finishes the frigate, and is trying to move on to the starship, the flagship. But it's just him. All three of the others are available. Well, in theory. They're not targeting the right people. Is Swirlow just gonna get in on his own? Nope, looks like they did get him. Oh, Silwar still tracking Coppola through a mask. Very nicely done. And gets the kill. You don't see a lot of people continue tracking through masks. That is some determination. Looking for another target. It's going to be Swirlow. Good choice. Let's see what the other end of that looks like. He's going for the Vandersloop. Got the lock-ons, and he's under the shields. Bounces his shields as soon as they're out. Professional. Bounces them again. That is a mark of an observant player. His countermeasures are off cooldown again, so he's free to make another few passes. And he's just gonna mosquito on the shield gen. Giving up the phase.
Imperial fighters inbound. Keep them off the frigates.
Coppola moving in for quick resupply. Oh, destruction. Is he gonna finish it off, that 7 HP? When you get a player like this, it's like a scab and you're a kid. Like, you have to pick it. You just have to get that kill. You just, like, look at that. You know, even if it means you almost die for it, it's worth it. I guarantee, even though on paper, like, that was a bad play, it felt amazing. Silwar coming in to do some objective damage. Shield sound on Charlie. Zoltar telling Silwar to GTFO, you're a slayer, not an objective. Sorry about that, Silwar. It was a noble effort. Moving on to their objective, he doesn't care one way or the other. Zoltar is hungry. Fantastic coordination for all of JS, going after their targets, letting Swirlow farm, pressure free.
Alright.
Swirlow coming in for the resupply. Let's see Wreckage. He is on his farm, doing a great job. Bostar is a famously terrible map to farm on. It was like Ndiri Dockyards or Galatown. Some people just don't even play bombers. People who main bombers don't bomb on this map at times. Which is weird, because you can get 2 skill shots in the open, but after the open, you're just not going to have a lot of luck. You might have better results not farming, burning the raider faster, picking up some extra player kills. Which is terrible for a 3-player meta. It puts you in a sticky position. Robocall going on Wreckage, trying to stop Wreckage from getting that objective damage. Succeeding. Raider survives another day. They are all trying to burn it, but they're like moths to the flame. They know they're going for the Raider, so Coppola just keeps shooting him down. Oh, Zoltar going for the forbidden fruit. He doesn't have to. It's very unlikely they're gonna flip phase. Although it just got a lot more likely watching this. It became much more likely. There's really no need to take out targeting. But it's a flex. It's just satisfying. You know, it's programmed in you. You're supposed to take out targeting. Which, I'm just gonna say it. If they had spent all that time on the hull as they had on targeting,
You are echoing Poi Boy's stream.
it'd almost be done.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's
No, it's not a problem. I'm just letting you know if you could, like, either
Alright.
mute yourself or just kind of...
Yep, I have no idea why that happens.
So we just saw Robocola do something that was interesting.
Yeah, so I'm streaming through my computer, and for some reason...
What he did is he was shooting his rockets at a weak spot. If any of y'all are watching and new to the game, you could shoot your lasers at weak spots to pop them. Do a ton of hull damage. I think it's like 7.5k or something. Don't shoot your rockets at it, because right there, the hull section was already destroyed. But they did get the flip, so maybe they should have taken targeting out. Who's a clown for saying that wasn't a good idea? That's me, isn't it? Alright. They are back on Frigate Assault. They're not doing too well, but they have shields down on Charlie, almost down on Delta. They can hold phase for a while and not die, then passive damage will honestly do most of the work. All you have to do is not die, because there's only one person flipping morale, if that's the case, and that's Swearlow on his farm. Oh man, Robo Coppola going for the kill. Can JJP make it out? Oh, he's greedy. His parents don't feed him enough. Or hers, I don't mean to assume. They didn't get it! That's a terrible feeling. Not for JJP, though. He must feel great. Oh man, they're just farming, like holding it. Boom, deleted! Oh, poor Silvar. It looks like they're picking up on second bomber meta. That is excellent. They lost the assault phase. They are back on oh no! Stay in the bomber. Stay in the bomber for the AI farm. It's okay. I'm not quite sure if I'm in the right headspace. I'm sitting here saying do this, do that, instead of like respecting his decisions. You're doing a great job, JJP, and I respect your playstyle. Wreckage coming in. Is he targeting Typh? Oh no, buddy. No! No! They're your friends! They are your friends! I guess that is pretty typical Empire behavior. Darth Vader shoots as many of his own people down as he does the enemy. Alright, that's the enemy. Shoot those X-Wings. X means bad. And it's over. Another GG to JS. Swearlow is the MVP. I have a dog crawling on top of me. You're very cute, Lana. Let's get this screenshot this time. Yes! Okay, now I have the proper screenshot. Great game, guys.
Thank you.
Do you have any thoughts about the matchup? Anything you could have done better that you're happy that you did well?
I mean, Robo was a really good PKer, and it was difficult to shut him down. I think the first match we got a little tilted, and the second match, it was just kind of hard to keep up with him. So, there we are.
Yeah, he was on fire. Did you have any problems with network or ping? Was it a good server condition otherwise?
Yeah, it's fine
I'd
here
say
otherwise,
so.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think there were any external factors involved here.
Great game, guys. Good game, Shootogawa.
Okay, thanks.
Robo Coppola, you're so mean.
Robo is a slayer, Robo.
Just like Sheriff said last time. Robo Coppola.
And Swirlo, you always know where to be. You're always getting AI, you're always shooting the right objective.
Yeah, it's also affordable because the last training that we did, we play always on Foster Heaven. So I'm kind of used to this map for 2 days, basically, always on Foster Heaven. That was strange. So I guess it wish it does luck, that map.
Good practice, well prepared.
Yeah. Yeah, we are a lot more prepared than the last time.
Robocola, you shut them down hard.
Robo, yes.
Yeah, they
Hit
maybe
and
they
run.
don't focus so much on dogfight. I don't know.
Ok. Ci andranno a mangiare loro?
Sì.
Well, JS went 2-0 against Emperor's Hammer.
Nice. Nice.
Robocopola destroying it with a PK. Swearlo destroying it on objective.